let's uh, let's understand the cryptocurrencies better. Cryptocurrencies are the crypto assets which have a limited supply but an increasing demand, and hence you would see the prices are being constantly increased. Nowadays people are in the fear of missing out. They think that the prices have been inflating or increasing over a past number of period, and hence they are trying to find out the apps where they can register and start investing in those cryptocurrencies without actually understanding what they are. Even I did the same thing, and I realized it went down and then it went up. So I think it's a big thing, first of all, to understand those things better. So the most famous cryptocurrencies currently are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Now the problems of cryptocurrencies. So the first problem is no restriction on getting it more. So currently, as we mentioned, the supply is limited, but there are number of bitcoins which are coming in, and you actually don't know where to invest, which one to invest, and even let's say the person who created the bitcoin try to get more you know increase the number of bitcoins, then it would significantly impact the prices and valuations and the overall valuations. So second is that there is no regulations and no government has yet accepted the Bitcoin. There is one government in Africa who have accepted those cryptocurrencies, but apart from those, there are none. And the governments would never like to never like to be overruled by those cryptocurrencies, because for them their country's fundamental currencies are more important and they will do anything to protect those in first place. uh, so there is no real trade why government should motivate or be accepted about the cryptocurrencies. Third is that it currently does not have a commercial purchasing power, even though you can purchase some of the let's say you buy some app, you might use some cryptocurrencies, but you know in it can only become very acceptable when you can buy almost any basic thing from cryptocurrency, your groceries, your transportation bills, you might pay your rent to someone. So unless and until that commercial purchasing power comes in, it is no underlying benefit. Number fourth is that it does not have any underlying asset to it. So it is a currency which is created, on I would say on a cloud or on a blockchain, but it does not have a so let's does not have an underlying benefit. Let's give an example of a gold or silver. So gold on silver at an overall global level, there's a genuinely limited supply, and hence and there is a demand for countries to hold gold to stabilize the economy, and also to use in the jewelry. So there is genuinely a limited supply, but a very appropriate demand, and which is driving the prices, and that makes sense because you can actually physically see it, and it is being used somewhere, so used for a purpose, which is does not with the cryptocurrencies. You can have 10 more cryptocurrencies as good as Bitcoin, and there is no real differentiate factor between those two currencies. I think the fifth, the last point, it's the most important point. Uh, I think I think the cryptocurrencies and bitcoins are so highly valued right now, and as the way it is going, it is getting it more valued. So the Bitcoin right now is 41,000 US dollars. That's pretty expensive. No stocks prices are such are that way, or no currency has such a large amount of underlying value. And hence, for it to be commercially acceptable, it has to be broken down into small parts, so that, for example, if you go to buy a burger, you can pay 5 bitcoins instead of paying some amount of dollars, because currently the situation is, unless and until it is being broken down into smaller parts, it cannot achieve its purchasing commercial purchasing power, because you can't go somewhere and say that, okay, I'll give you 0.0001 bitcoin to buy this burger. That is not going to happen. So you have to somehow break it down to a level where it actually coincides with with you, how normally you can purchase it. So I think that's something which is something to work on.